What's up, fellow humans? How's it going lately? Long time no see. I know I've been slacking on the YouTube videos, but that's okay, because we're back, and it was just St. Patrick's Day. I hope everyone was getting drunk and having a great time with their friends and family, wearing green. You best believe you were wearing green. Otherwise, I'm gonna pinch you. I'm gonna still pinch you. Happy late St. Patrick's Day. I'm just kidding. I did not. I might have been wearing a little bit of green, but I did not celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I am not 21, so I can't even go out to the bars yet. But this year I am turning 21 in 2 months, so excited about that. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a St. Patrick's Day. That was fun, entertaining, and just yeah, hopefully you just enjoyed yourself. Who's ready for spring and summer? I live up north. I live in Minnesota, so spring is the best time of the year because it could be 40 or 50 degrees, and that is warm. That's hot. That is hot weather. That's t-shirt weather. 40, 50 degrees in the springtime. You best believe it. Because, it gets cold. It gets cold up here in Minnesota. And that's really weird. I always thought that was really weird. Because in the fall time, 40 and 50 degrees is cold. But springtime, you're acclimatizing to that warm weather. Or it feels really warm, warmer than it is. Like, dang, it's getting a little hot in here, boy. So that's what springtime is like in Minnesota for sure. I know that at least. Just probably the northern United States. But yeah, so spring is it's been nice. Except we just keep getting snow. We keep getting snow. We got snow last weekend, and then we got snow the weekend before that. And it's crazy because I woke up to rain. It was pouring rain. It was a thunderstorm out. And then I wake up, fall back asleep, and then I wake up and there's snow on the ground. I was like, what? How does that make sense? It just don't make sense, man. I mean, so that's what's going on. Rain, snow, spring, summer. I'm definitely ready for summer. My birthday is coming up, my 21st birthday. So that's going to be a good way to start my summer, being 21 years old. No more limits, no more barriers. I've been a full grown adult, but for some reason they don't like to give you access to certain things if you're under 21. So, yeah, which is kind of weird, Let's see, what else do I have interesting to talk about? Oh, I got interesting, very cool news to share with everybody. I'm gonna be working on a song and some music with Tavis Stanley from Art of Dying. That's his band, and he's a producer, but he is the guitar player and I believe the backing vocals for Art of Dying. And I got the opportunity to reach out to him, and we communicated with each other, and we're gonna start working with each other in the beginning of April. We're gonna get one song finished at first, and just focus on one song, and just get that song finished, and then release it. And then I'm gonna do a lot of marketing and advertising and whatever I gotta do to spread the word, spread the song, spread the message. So I'm super excited about that. Tavis Stanley, thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am. And go check out his band, Art of Dying. great early 2000s post-grunge music and hard rock. So yeah, I love their music and what they just what he does and what they got going on in their band. What else is going on in the war? Recently, the U.S. is bombing Yemen for blockading ships in the Red Sea from getting to Israel. So this is pretty much just a war that we're fighting for Israel because our politicians are bought and paid for by Israel, and they're heavily influenced. And yeah, they just make decisions based off of Israel and what their politicians want instead of what would be America first. Like Trump got voted on. Like we voted for Trump because he was saying all this America first stuff, and he made us feel like he was going to put America first. And I guess I just didn't know how much Israel influenced our politics and politicians here in America until recently. So that's something I'm just coming to grips to and kind of acknowledging. So that I really did not know about that. So that's been conflicting because, yeah, I don't know if you guys know what AIPAC is, but it's an American Israel PAC, which is a lobby that bribes and pays for politicians' campaigns and just influences our American politics and politicians, like I said. And so AIPAC is just an evil thing. And imagine China or Russia tried to influence our politicians. Like, Israel literally influences our elections. Israel literally influences our politicians. Israel literally influences our policy making decisions. So that's crazy. It blows my mind. And going on a little more of a rant here, I watched the Ian Carroll and Joe Rogan episode. And yeah, Ian Carroll explained it perfectly, and it seems like Jeffrey Epstein was working for Israel and their intelligence agency, the Mossad, and they're getting blackmail on our politicians and celebrities and high-tier people so they can get them to do whatever they want. And then it almost becomes like it's almost like a sick, sadistic relationship between the two where, like, they get the other person to do what they want, and then they will reward them and keep them from getting the blackmail released and getting in trouble. So Jeffrey Epstein was definitely involved in Israel intelligence agencies and the Mossad in Israel, and Ghislaine Maxwell. So that blew my mind hearing that, and he went into detail, very good detail, like the owner of Victoria's Secret worked with Jeffrey Epstein even at one point, which is super creepy and weird if you think about it. And what else can I say on this? The craziness going on right now. The ceasefire ended. Israel is committing a genocide against Gaza and the Palestinians, and it's terrible, man. I mean, we're committing, like, America is helping Israel commit these war crimes and commit this genocide. It's ridiculous. We gotta stop. We gotta spread the message. No more wars. Anti-war movements need to rise up everywhere in the United States. We need to protest Israel in their war and the genocide and let our voices be known. So I think that's pretty important right now. The Bill of Rights are there for a reason, to protect us, and so we can do those things. And so, yeah, just I think it's important right now because that no human should live in that condition, or no civilians should be bombed for any reason, because they're just they're just trying to like survive and live. And it's like you think they have like the world's best soldiers or whatever, and America is backing Israel and helping them. You think they could just send soldiers in to get the bad guys, the terrorists, Hamas, but no. I guess we're not capable to send foot soldiers in to get these guys and take care of it. So we have to carpet bomb and bullshit like that. And then what really bothers me is they're also stopping humanitarian aid, like food and medical supplies. Like, what? So I'm honestly, it's going to sound a little messed up, but I'm glad that the Houthis are helping the people of Palestine because, these people need food and water and medical supplies. You can't just... Cutting supplies off is a war crime, and it is against the Geneva Convention. The Geneva Convention is in place because there are rules we're not supposed to break. Well, I guess we just love breaking them. So that's crazy. And yeah, I'm kind of conflicted with Trump. Yeah, being influenced so easily by Israel. And he's going to go to war with Iran. I think he's going to go to war with Iran. He better not. And I hope he doesn't, because that will definitely start World War III. Like, we just ended the Russia-Ukraine war, hopefully. And, I wanted that to end a long time ago, too. I knew that we were the aggressors and that Ukraine just was not trying to reach peace at all. But, like, Israel is the one that is not... They don't want peace. They just want to conquer. So I'm conflicted with Trump's stance on that and his decision making as of lately. And yesterday and today there was texts that were leaked by the Trump administration, and pretty much it was war plans. It was war plans in the Middle East, and it just is ridiculous. Like, Republicans can't forget that they voted for him to end the wars, to stop the wars, to not start any new wars. Trump was going around bragging about this. I never started a new war in 4 years. So, yeah. It's just wild. And I'll stop yapping about that forever, because I guess that's all I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm just going down the rabbit hole. And then if you go down the rabbit hole some more, the other day, JFK files were just released. And in those JFK files that were just released, Israel is mentioned several times in several pages. And I'm going to try to quote it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to quote it the best. But essentially, in the JFK files that were released the other day, there is a quote from somebody that says, our backers have a lot of money. They are Jews. Wait till we take care of JFK. And that's a super freaking... That's just a wild statement, to say about a president and say you're going to take care of him. Because JFK, was trying to get AIPAC in Israel to register underneath the FARA Act, which is the Foreign Asset Relations Act or something, I believe. I don't know. But he was trying to get them to register as a foreign asset or foreign agent. And then, people think that Israel killed him because he was going to stop them from being corrupt and corrupting America and influencing America. And Lyndon B. Johnson was the opposite of JFK when it came to Israel, and he was super pro-Israel. And it's just sad what happened to JFK. He was the best president this country has ever had. I'm gonna say that right now. And I'm really happy for RFK Jr. for making America healthy again. So I'm happy for. There is things I'm proud about and happy about and looking forward to. And then if you look up dancing Israelis, that is the craziest thing ever. During the 9/11 Twin Tower attacks, terrorist attacks, there was a group of Israeli intelligence officers taking pictures of the Twin Towers the day before and the day of the attacks. And the day of the attacks, they're celebrating and high-fiving while this is happening. And there was a picture, and then George Bush in the White House destroyed it. And yeah, it's just a crazy story that I never knew about that's true. Dancing Israelis, yeah. And if they had pre-existing knowledge of these terrorist attacks, why wouldn't they tell us and why wouldn't they help us? And that leads back to JFK. If you ever heard of Operation Nordstrom, under JFK during the Cuban Missile Crisis, they were going to fake a terrorist attack and blame it on Cuba so we could go to war with them and overthrow them and whatever. That never happened, but that's where it started. False flag operations, false flag attacks. They will lie to you and scare you and use fear and your emotions and override your emotions to get you to be in favor of a war. So sorry, I'm all amped up, bro. I'm quitting vaping, trying to smoke weed only, and that's just been tough, man. Quitting vaping and quitting tobacco and nicotine is I wish I never started, man. I wish I never started. And so, like, I'll go like most of the day without hitting a vape, and then I'll see like a shitty dead vape or like a burnt vape, and I'll hit it, or I'll see my friend with the vape and I'll ask him. Otherwise, I'm really trying to quit, and so yeah. And I can't say I'm like several days off the nicotine. I hit a vape earlier today, but I'm hitting it less and less often. Not like it's glued to my hands or anything like it usually is. Because that's my problem. A vape is so easy. You can just pull it out of your pocket and you could vape inside. You can vape inside. If you're sneaky enough. And so it's easier to hit a vape all the time. Like, even cigarette smokers aren't hitting a vape cigarette smokers aren't smoking as much as a vapor is. Because a vapor just sits there and so yeah, that's where I'm at with the nicotine and trying to quit and just smoke weed only. Yeah, so it's been a tough time doing that, tough time quitting. What have I been doing? I have a interesting canvas to show you guys, an interesting picture. One second. Look at that beautiful rose. Beautiful black rose. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I just love the black and dark red. Looks super cool to me. Personally, I'm gonna slide it back in the box. Oh, dropped it a little too hard. Hopefully not. So yeah, I've been playing my guitar a lot lately, practicing always. I've came a long way from when I first started playing guitar. First started playing guitar 5 years ago in 2020 during the COVID lockdown. That's when I got my first acoustic guitar. And I didn't even know how many notes there were in music. I didn't know what note each string was. I didn't know what chords were. I didn't know any of this stuff, and now I can name all the chords. I can play all the chords. I can do a lot of different scales and solo stuff. So I've improved a lot, and I just gotta remind myself that all the time. Anytime I feel down, or I feel like I'm not smart enough or don't know enough, I do know enough. I'm proud of myself. Pat on the back, everybody. Hope you guys are patting yourselves on the back, maybe patting yourselves on the wiener later tonight. I don't know. If you're a lady, you can pat yourself on the bean. Shit, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Treat yourself. Man, I really hope these groceries start getting cheaper. Because, I can't afford anything to get more expensive, So Donald Trump better make shit cheaper, at least, It's like, with Donald Trump, it's either you bomb a country, you get cheaper groceries. So it kind of weighs out. Hopefully, we'll see. The groceries aren't. The eggs got cheaper, I noticed, but the gas is still kind of expensive. So yeah, that was a joke, by the way. And dude, I feel bad for. Bro, everyone's like, oh, you're anti-Semitic. I feel so bad for the Jews. I feel bad for the Muslims right now, dude. The Muslims have been stereotyped and hated for the last 20 years since 9/11. Like, we treat them less than human. Like, the Muslims are getting the worst treatment as of lately. And everyone is talking about, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Fucking shut up. No one's actually doing anything to the Jews. No one's actually being mean. No one's actually hating and attacking and bombing the Jews. Guess who is getting bombed and attacked and invaded and shit? The Muslims and the Arabs. And you know what's crazy? Semitic people and Semites, Arabs are Semites. Muslims are Semites. So, argue me now, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, Ben Shapiro. I just wanted to say that because that guy sucks. I love Candace Owens. I've been keeping up with her. She keeps me in the loop. Who else is keeping me in the loop as of lately when it comes to news? Ian Carroll, Candace Owens, Dan Blitzerman, Blitzarian, the Twin Pod. I've been watching the Twin Pod. I love the Twin Pod. Theo Vaughn, actually, he's got some interesting guests, and I don't know. I think we just need conversation rather than news, because news is propaganda. So don't fall for propaganda. Be a free thinker. Think for yourself. And just have good morals and values. And we're all alike at the end of the day. We're all human beings fighting oppression. And, we just, making some music. It's gonna be starting in April in a few days here, and then I'm gonna release it as soon as possible, hype it up, advertise it, market it, and I'm super excited. See if there's anything I can think of to stretch this out. Oh, I'm a Packers fan. I love the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers are the best football team ever. So yeah, I was at Lambeau Field actually. Lambeau Field is just a beautiful stadium, beautiful place. So yeah, if you ever get the chance, go to Lambeau Field, go to Wisconsin, go to Green Bay. I got a sponsorship. I got a deal. I have a brand deal sponsorship with the Vampires Official on Instagram. They gave me this beautiful chain bracelet. It is stainless steel, actually, really high quality. They gave me this necklace. It is an eagle with a skull. And they gave me this leather bracelet that is a skull, and then it's got smaller skulls with some little wrenches, and just really cool gothic jewelry. So go check them out on Instagram, and I'm super proud to have a little sponsorship, and I had to throw that in. I probably should have threw it in a little earlier into the video, but it's okay. At least I fit it in towards the end. And yeah, I'm ready for 420. I'm ready to smoke that ganja. I'm gonna get high as fuck. I'm gonna go to the moon. It's my favorite holiday, 420. I'll have to find a special way to partake, if you know what I'm saying. Hitler was born on 420, actually. Pretty interesting. And my roommate was born on 420, James Newman. He's got the best birthday ever. He used to be a big stoner, but bad tab of acid. One bad tab of acid and he'll stop smoking weed, apparently. So, that's everything I can think of today. So, I hope y'all are having the best life. And fucking bitches, see you later, folks.